there's not much I can say. Last night I was in a very smoky environment. By the time I made everybody stop, I was telling people to stop. People close to me were smoking, so it was rich telling other people to stop when people close to me were smoking. I did make everyone stop. I did say I was pregnant. Then the windows were opened and it was very cold. So I was cold. I'd already inhaled a lot. But more than anything, I immediately started feeling better. The fatigue, the gas, all the symptoms, everything disappeared. So I've just been feeling like my babies have died inside me. So there's been a lot of crying and all these women on the forums that are helpful. They're all saying you're not out. An embryo who hasn't attached to you can't be affected. They're quite resilient. They're very strong. Your body, you don't know. But why am I then, if my embryo can't be affected, then why am I taking all this medication to make my uterus better? I have filled my uterus with nicotine. So it's hard to feel any positivity because I don't feel anything anymore. And I was feeling ill and stuff, and I feel fine now. I could run a marathon. I could sing, Gola Cheria, everything. So it's really hard to stay positive. A lot of women are saying stay positive. I don't think I'll ever have a baby. I'll never have a baby of my own. And because it's just like a very far dream now. The medication I took was double the doses I ever needed to. I fell over, I had lots of beta, I had lots of goshto, I did a lot of things. I was fighting, I tried to get a higher vehicle so I didn't have to walk. I got extra interlipids and acupuncture, so just to help me, though I'm scared of it all. But if I inhale nicotine smoke, isn't that the first thing that kills babies? So anyway, I've got a hospital appointment in a bit, and it's difficult to stay positive. I just think my future is doomed. Nobody else's future is doomed. My future, though. I don't know quite what to feel. If a baby, I had 3 daughters and a son, fragile ones trying to attach themselves to me. But if one of them are even alive, I hope they're not damaged. If one of them are even alive, that would be a miracle. I don't think I'll have a pregnancy that'll last 9 months, though. I just don't think I have this lifestyle that allow, or the situation where I can be taken care of when I'm 6 months, when I'm 5 months, when I'm 7 months pregnant. When the scans are happening, I don't think I have a good team around me that I can't imagine that when I'm giving birth, I will have mental peace because I'm the only one who thinks about myself around here. So now having a baby seems like really, really difficult outcome. And I don't think this will happen in my life. I'm feeling a little less panicked. What will be, will be. I'm kind of thinking that yesterday when I was at the beach, I was feeling okay. It was the evenings that I felt really bad. So I've come for interlipids. What will be, will be. I've come for interlipids. Come for interlipids. These are to help with the natural killer cells in my body. I don't know if this is helping me. It's the 19th, I had my transfer on the 15th, 4 days ago. A friend of mine, Noshin, she said that you should have interlipids every 2 weeks in London if you're pregnant, just to keep the pregnancy. I don't know, it's just, you try what you hear, you try your best. I was really devastated last night, and I was devastated this morning because I can't take it to think that after all this, a silly little mistake ruined everything. Makes no sense. So But I don't feel like that right now. Now I feel like I've had spoken to a lot of my good friends who were in the same position as me a year and a half ago. My best friends, Sophie, Noshin, Shahida, some of the girls that didn't have kids, and now they've got, Sophie's got twins now. She was in a smoky house and people were making her cry and there was a lot of stress going on. I remember that day she she's got twin babies. Yeah, she went into labor at 5 months and they had a lot of medical problems, but they're fighters and they're still alive and they're very well and they're doing beautifully and they're beautiful babies. So what she's saying is that if it's meant to be, it will be. You can get beaten up and you'll still be pregnant. Nothing's so fragile, but I am fragile. Everything's fragile. My embryos are weak. I'm weak. I don't have much money. I don't like needles. And I don't like any of this, but I'll do it. When the needle went in today, I was thinking I'm doing it to save my baby, and I had all this courage. I'm in this room today. I've just had interlipids. A lot of blood. I'm tired. Chilling. So here we are, leaving the hospital for the last time in our car. Had interlipids for another time. Alright, let's just go. Okay, so we're just returning some medicines, some Clexanes. They're the Turkish branded ones, but I have some in London, original Clexane. And the Turkish branded ones were like 40 euros and normal Clexane's 30 euros, which is the branded one. So, and I bleed, so I'm okay.
They couldn't give me in euros.
What's she giving me?
Yeah. Turkish, isn't it?
Traditional Chinese.